I have a comment too that we want to address, and I know Jamie sent us this information, but he sent us a spreadsheet for the market rate adjustments, and there were some columns in there that I don't understand, and I even met with John in regards to this, and we don't understand those numbers, and we wanted to see if, because I have been asking this, I mean, I was on the committee for the market adjustment, and then I asked him back then I asked it in a couple of meetings, and I feel that we haven't received the full information of the market adjustment, and I understand that could be not the whole spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet was a lot of information, but if we can get something that explain that spreadsheet, because the numbers of what we see for adjustments do not match the spreadsheets of the percentage of what we saw. So can we add that for the next agenda meeting to see if we can have a presentation on that, or a better explanation of the spreadsheet?
Well, I'd like to be very frank about that. I think that's totally operations.
It is.
You know, and what we did was we, as I explained at great detail in the board meeting, we presented about a 45-minute presentation about exactly what the methodology was that went through this. And I understand your interest in, wanting to understand exactly what each column was. But you're talking about 120 hours of Kim's and Kevin's time to go through and do these test slices to say, how do I get this close to this? And I feel like, just to be blunt about it, it's not your business.
Can we add to the agenda norms and operations versus policy? Because I got to admit, Myrna was asking for details. She was on the committee, and some things, the math isn't entirely clear. And so I think we should at least be on the same page about what's interference, what's doing our job for financial responsibility.
Sure, I get that.
And I think we should establish what we should see. And I've got to say that Myrna was asking, and that the spreadsheet deserves at least a second look. So however we do it on the agenda next time, let's establish that norm of what's operations and what's policy.
Well, and to go back and ask for that data, to what end? I mean, what transparency, as you phrase it like that, is limitless. How much are we exposing for every piece of our decision making?